Hello and welcome to Rumble in Ragusa. I am Robot Genie, and this episode we are going to try to join the HRE, among other things. Hungary, yeah, they hate us. They're allied with France. Holy crap. So, yeah. Whatever, Hungary. I guess, yeah, whatever. Now, we're just gonna keep relations with Austria super high. Maybe even proclaim a guarantee. It's not like we're gonna help them if we go to war. Nope. Subsidies were canceled. Sad day. But you know what? I got to repay all my loans. And, yeah, we're gonna start building a fleet. So, at least 3 ships. Our previous fleet got smashed by the Venetians. To be expected. We can have 18 ships, so we're going to work towards that. We can have a bigger army, but I think we need some more manpower first. Things are looking up for the small Eastern tech trading nation. Hungary entered into a military coalition against us because, you know, we're so scary. Serbia and Hungary against me. That is kind of terrifying. And a lot of people have a really bad opinion of us. You know, a lot of aggressive expansion. Except for Austria, they love us. So hopefully we can join the HRE soon and gain their protection. Because we got a lot of enemies. Hungary's a big scary enemy. Although Poland would probably jump in and help us kick the crap out of them. I bet Austria would too, so if they declared a coalition war, it'd probably be to their detriment, not mine. Now, we still don't have the prestige that we want, even after all those wars. So I think I'm going to cancel that mission. We can always get it again. It only takes 1 year to get another mission. So, I wonder when I can annex. 3 years. So we're already improving relations. We can't royal marriage. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. We have 48 aggressive expansion against Bosnia. They also don't like us. Surprise, surprise. Let's see here. Let's try to improve. Let's make sure we improve relations with. Oh, enemy of an enemy. Aragon kind of likes us here. But there's no way we can get an alliance. Oh, can we enforce peace with who? England. Only if England has a better opinion of us. Nah, it's not worth it. We can have one more relation, so it might be useful to grab one more ally somewhere. Not sure who we would want. Wallachia would be a good ally if they didn't hate us. A lot of these guys would be decent allies if they didn't really dislike us. I'd even go... Oh no, the Pope is allied with Hungary. Well, Tuscany's allied with Genoa, and... Oh, I could just ally Genoa directly. Because they don't like Venice, I'm sure. Actually, they don't care about Venice. Let's just improve relations with the people that hate us, so maybe they'll get out of the military coalition against me. Yeah, we can drop national spy defense. I don't think that makes a big difference. And the guilds keep on coming up as the main thing. No. I'm not taking reduced national manpower modifier when I have no manpower. Just not happening. Sorry. You know what, it would be nice... no, I was going to say, if we could get a missionary advisor, that'd be nice. Grab the trade efficiency guy. I think he'll probably make us some money. You know, so one thing about the way that we're going to do this is we're going to be low on diplotechnology for a while if we're going to try to westernize. And hopefully we don't lose too much money. because we won't be ahead of time, which means we won't be making the extra efficiency. Not even ahead of time right now. I'm just going to save up the depot points. Soon the cores will be done, and that'll be good stuff. And I'm going to build out the army a little bit, get up to our force limit. We're just barely making money. After this ship comes out, I think go start protecting trade. Well, one thing to look at is we only got 1% of the trade power in the Venetian trade node, so it's not worth to collect over there. We only get 29% in our own node. In fact, the Ragusa node is pretty hard to control, actually. If you've ever tried to get like 80% control in it, it's pretty hard because everybody steers trade inland, and steering trade inland is very powerful now. So you need a lot of trade power to gain like over 70%. Incorporate Bosnia, save the Croatian people in Lycia. I mean, I like that mission, but it's only 5 prestige. I'd rather get the incorporate Bosnia because we're going to do that immediately. Well, more like after we join the Holy Roman Empire. So yeah, awesome. We can add provinces to the HRE, and we're now part of the HRE. Awesome. I don't think I've ever successfully done that before. Ragusa, the newest addition to the HRE. So yeah, now we're involved in all this political stuff. Where are we in here? What does our flag look like? It's that thing. Oh yeah, here we are. And we're going to support up to the 4th reform. That's the last really cool one. So yeah, this is great, you know. That's great. 10% lower tech cost from Imperial... was Imperial Integrity's like... Oh, here it is, Imperial Integrity. Minus 3% revolt risk, minus 10% stability cost modifier, and minus 10% tech cost. So good. Now, if it wasn't that we wanted to have Eastern Tech rebels spawning, I would say we didn't even need to westernize, but we're still gonna go for that. Wow, so good, just so good. And Hungary's gonna just be in a whole world of trouble soon. How much money are we making? We're making some good money. I want more ships. And we get more power projection by sending pirates against Venice. Might not be time to start that just yet, though. Might be better to just try to make some more money right now. Oh, the Ottomans took Kosovo. Yeah, so we're gonna get in conflict with the Ottomans. They have some of our land, basically. Now, I could start a war with Hungary, and that would bring in Serbia. And no one would join. Poland has a truce with Hungary. Austria kind of likes them, so it's not really an option for us. But I will go ahead and fabricate a claim on Lycia. Oh, to try to convert or not try to convert. I mean, to be honest, we're probably going to go Reformed because I love Reformed faith. It has such good dynamics in this game, so let's see what happens if I send... We got one trade ship here. What happens if I send him to be a pirate at Venice? How much power projection do we get for that? We get 1 for sending it on Venice and 1 for sending it on Hungary. It's not bad. It's not hurting our trade. although it makes it so we're not gaining trade. The question is it better to get power projection, or is it better to... Is power projection better, or is money better? That's the real question. Because you're sacrificing trade power in your home node, where you could be making more money for power projection points, and reducing Venice's income. That can't be overstated. So let's try it with 3 ships. What do we get from 3 ships? We get a total of 4 power projection points. Not bad. And we're making like 0.3 less ducats. You know, if we could do this and get it up to get our power projection over 50, that I really do think that's the way to go. What am I doing here? Oh, we're fabricating a claim. So soon I want to issue embargoes. Maybe we'll just even recall this guy home. Let's issue an embargo. Who else? Oh, we're going to issue an embargo against Serbia. Issue embargo. We're going to issue... We can't issue an embargo while we have a truce. Well, we're at 42 power projection points. It's going to drop a little bit because we conquered provinces from Venice. We're going to lose that modifier over time. Actually, espionage helps out with what is it? Piracy. I guess technically we could probably go espionage first, but really I won't have the money to use a lot of the stuff that goes with it. So it doesn't really make a ton of sense to me to grab it first. I mean, the privateering efficiency plus 33% and the embargo efficiency up would be good. That would help. Sabotaging reputation we could use. The extra diplomat we could use. I mean, it could work out. From trade, we're going to get more money, but at the same time, we can't really use all the merchants right now, and they don't work super well for us because we don't have the boats to go protect the trade that'll make them work better, or be able to collect from multiple areas. And it's a little bit tricky. On which one, I'm not really sure, to be honest, which one is the best decision in this. Because like the trade efficiency and the national trade income would definitely help. Would definitely help us make money. There's no doubt about it that those would help. And then completing the idea group would give us an extra 15 naval force limit because of the merchants. Then again, you get the privateering efficiency here. And just the extra diplomat and the sabotaging of reputation and stuff. You know what? We're going to play this as a trading espionage game. So I feel like maybe go espionage first. We're going to throw our money in with, espionage. I think that's, a fine plan. We're playing this as, that's the way we're playing this. And it's based around seeing if we can get espionage to work, not just as like a last thought token idea, but like as one of the main cores of our strategy. This is about using espionage as a main core of a strategy. And I think we can get it to work. And I've never played a game like that in EU4, so it should be super cool. And let's see. Yeah, now we got 5 points, 6 points from privateering here, and we are making a bunch of money. So I think that's good. Of course, making money is good. I think I can lower army maintenance. And after I get this administrative tech, I think I'm going to get rid of some inflation. I'm going to move over here, though, someplace where there's no revolt risk, because I don't want my army just insta-squashed. That'd be real bad. Really bad. We get a lot of revolt risk because nationalism, we don't have religious unity, and we're not going to take any ideas that are going to allow us to increase religious unity for a long time. So that could be that could be a problem. Normally I take either religious ideas or humanist ideas by idea group 3. So I don't have to deal with all that crap. But this time we're going to be taking it at 5, so much later. That's like the difference of like 60 or 70 years. Because you get idea group 10 at like 15. You don't get to idea group you don't get to like level 17 tech until I don't even know, maybe probably the 1650s. Long time. Oh. Peasants are rising up. 5 of them. Well, we're gonna squash them. Yeah, so if we take reformed, we're gonna have 2 systems here that allow us to specialize. So we'll have these factions that have traders, the guilds, and aristocrats. I've already said that I don't like the guilds, but I do like both the traders and the aristocrats. Aristocrats for the military and the traders for trading. And then we'll also be grabbing fervor points, and we'll be able to specialize in either stability, trade, or war. And yeah, all that specialization, really cool. Really helps because it makes you really powerful in the switches. Sometimes it can throw your economy out of whack when you go into war because all of a sudden you lose like all this trade power and therefore all this money, considering we make all of our money from trade. But just kind of waiting on, I really just want a missionary guy. I don't think I'm going to get him. Okay, we can take our first idea group here. So we're going to do that. I'm not buying diplomatic technology until we westernize. I'm just going to wait. And, but that means that we can rush this idea group. So what do we get here? I haven't even looked at Ragusan ideas. We get plus 10 trade efficiency, plus 10 national trade income modifier. At the end of everything, we get plus 15% morale to navies, all very good. First, we get plus 5 yearly naval tradition. That's good. Wow. Center of trade, we get plus 20% domestic trade power. So that is like having a instant 10 mercantilism. Then we get a free diplomat, also very good. Speaking of that, we have one diplomat that is inactive. So we're going to send him to... I want Naples to like me. Anyway, yeah, we get a free diplomat. That's really good. We get naval force limit modifiers plus 20%. I've seen better. The standard's 25%, so that's a little bit low. Ship cost minus 5% and ship building time minus 5%. That's pretty decent. Not anything amazing, but pretty good. National revolt risk minus 1, also pretty good. Not incredible, but pretty good. And then national tax modifier plus 10%. Yeah. I mean, I would say that the Ragusan ideas on a whole are maybe average. They're pretty good for trade. I mean, no huge complaints, to be honest. It's not bad. Good stuff. It'll work, and it works with what we're doing. Not really for the espionage. It doesn't really complement the espionage at all, but it does complement the trading, which is where we're going to get the money to do the rebel support for the espionage. So that's also important. It can't be overlooked that, with espionage, you also need money. So you need to be in, and I feel like republics are in this unique situation where they make a ton of money and are in a good place to do that. I mean, if you expand any country into a large enough empire, they're going to be making a ton of money and could just do espionage mid-game. You know, any of these nations, if you own enough land, you should be able to make. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kurland. Kurland exists. In the year 1459, Kurland, the state that we just played last, exists. And that is in their historic, quote-unquote, historic lands. I looked them up a little bit, and they were historically a vassal of Lithuania, but a very independent vassal, and they were around to like 1821 or something. They're around forever, just in like this area. They were an independent duchy. Yeah, interesting. Probably you don't care, but I found it interesting. And I don't know, I didn't even know they could be formed by the AI. So we're getting 9 power projection for sending privateers against Venice. So that just keeps on going up the more ships that we send over there. So we're just building a fleet to send privateers against Venice, basically, is what we're doing. Pretty soon we can incorporate Bosnia if their relations of us get higher. Oh, we can grab a military tech, which we definitely want to do. I would love to go to war with Ragusa, but I need either Austria or Poland to come to my aid against Hungary. And Poland might now. So let's bring this guy back from Naples and see what the situation is here. So if I declare war on Hungary, yeah, but they're allied with France. And you know, I don't want to face France right now. And Austria doesn't hate France yet, so they wouldn't join if France came in, because they wouldn't care. And I'm not getting involved in that. Not right now. So, yeah, the king is just going to be the leader here. And then we got an admiral. I don't see any reason to. We don't need another general right now, so I'm not going to build one. We can have one, but as a republic, you always get a free military leader in your just your government leader, because if they die, you don't lose stability, and you just get another one. Anyway, this would be the end of the episode. So if you're liking this, make sure to like and or subscribe, and I'll see you next time.